You are now tapped into the buzz on Harden Street. Join us in English 427 podcasting for Allen University, where we discuss politics, pop culture, events on campus. You name it, we yapping about it right here on the buzz on Harden Street. Oh yeah, don't get stung, get sprung. We live in the hive. Hey, you know.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Buzz on Harden Street. Today you have Naya in the club. We'll now introduce everybody.
JT, and I'm back in. Give me my back ends, nothing less, nothing more. Let's do it.
Oh, yo, it's your boy Jay.
Hey, we not sprung. We definitely stung. And it's Tim on the pod, and we finna get lit once again.
Hey y'all, it's Shay, y'all favorite. Shay on the beat. Let's get into it.
QB1 in the building. Brr.
All right, in today's episode, we will be covering Allen University basketball, parenting, Black History Month, and focus on Matthew J. Perry Jr. and relationships. Let's get into it. Do you think refs were biased during Allen games, these last couple of games we had?
Definitely.
Surely. For sure.
Definitely. I was at the game playing. I'm in the band, so we was playing, but I was still in the game, and they was definitely not calling calls that they were supposed to. They kind of, in a way, they kind of cheated us. Both, with the girls and the boys. They're not right.
Which game are you referring to?
I'm talking about Morehouse, the game. I'm talking about this last game that was yesterday. And I'm talking about the game on Monday.
All right, anybody else have anything to say on that?
Yeah. I was at the Clark game, last night too. And man, like Clark was just smacking our players in the face. And I'm like, man, y'all not gonna call that. But like, let it be like, just a slight little charge, then we getting called for everything.
Foul.
Like foul left and right. Travel. Folks don't even be travel. And I just feel like, bro, I don't know if they like, it's cause like they got like a bigger name. You would think. Like depends on how you look at it. But like I feel like they just like letting them have it. Like just say they can beat Allen.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I don't know if they be trying to, but like refs definitely just lean towards like the better program a lot, and that's in a lot of sports. Like ain't nobody really trying to help the teams at the bottom. It's all right.
They
Well, how do people like increase the refs' integrity? I'm not like a sports person, but like, don't you have to be like
You just gotta be
a person with integrity if you're gonna be a ref of a game? You have to be unbiased.
You do, but it's still not like that. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of those refs probably went to one of these schools or something like that.
Yeah.
So
And I was going to say, it's not just men refs, it's women refs as well. So he is telling the truth.
Yeah.
Whether they got more money than the other school, or how good their school is, what their graduation percentage rate is, all that stuff.
Shoot, at this point, I think they just bringing their own refs with them. Like I feel like I see a different ref every game.
Yeah, that's
Like-
how it works. Coaches, they sometimes they choose a ref who they want to bring in.
Oh, nah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, ain't that kind of like
Biased.
biased? Exactly.
That's like with anything, like with any
I ain't never
type
heard
of
that.
like coaching thingy. Like say there's a competition or something. Each group they bring like a judge or something. Like
No.
everybody like introduce something.
No,
It's not
So how's the referee even?
that
picked?
ain't never happened.
where at?
Ain't no team ever had to like pick a ref.
In
That's
high
it.
school it did.
That's illegal.
Oh, in high school.
Yeah,
it
they
did.
got
that's
that got
illegal.
Don't you gotta get a job. That's
Yeah,
a
that's-
job, right?
That's illegal, gang.
And, yeah, you need like a certification and everything. Be a ref, don't it?
You know what I'm saying? But you get to choose like what the ref, what ref it is.
No, well, that's illegal. Yeah, we want this ref. For sure. No, ain't nobody ever did that ever. Never.
Okay.
Well, next question is, what could our Allen basketball teams do better?
Man, straight up for the men's, I just feel like they just get unmotivated. Like if the score be two up on them, they just stop playing for real, man. And then they don't put in my boy Mark, man. Put my boy Mark in the
Shout out
game.
to Mark.
Shout out to Mark.
Shout out to
'cause
Mark, bro.
they should have put Anthony in.
Mark got in.
The last 2 minutes of the other game.
No, so last night they didn't even put him in the game. Then the other game they didn't put him in there neither. And my thing is, Monday and yesterday, yeah, they playing big. Both teams playing big, and we down by a lot. Like y'all ain't got no other choice but to play big as well. All your big people on the bench. Why are we still playing small? And then they try to they not making screens. They just pass the ball and expect them to
Facts.
somebody to go off. No, you gotta screen. I'm saying that all night last night.
Yeah, you gotta
Screen.
Screen.
What are you pick and roll?
Roll.
Then one time he did. He picked and roll. Nobody passed him the ball.
Yeah, they don't pass
you
it up.
doing?
Like, man, it'll be so many times.
Sorry, guys.
It'll been so many times where bro was just open in the corner or something, or man's driving to the paint, and I'm talking about wide open, unguarded.
Yes.
They be kind of selfish with the rock. Like, they be trying to, like, get they clips or whatever, but it never worked.
Like, you gotta get your clips by when it's your time. It's not always your time.
Yeah, I don't know how long they team been together, but it just seems like they don't got no chemistry.
At all.
And basketball, one of the main sports you need chemistry in. Like,
Facts.
yeah, you still can have, like, another thing, they don't got a consistent dog. Like, ain't nobody dropping 20 a night no matter who the team is. Like, we don't got that. Like,
Yeah, we can't rely on nobody.
yeah, like, we don't
Lost
got.
that person on Albany State, so
Yeah.
I heard
Sean
that.
gone.
Yeah, so I feel like they just need some dogs. But it's a lot of people that's, like, not playing, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I forget bro name. He from Cleveland, but he ended up moving to Cali. I don't know him, but like I had talked to him. He told me that, and he played basketball at a JUCO, and he was on Last Chance U. Like, I know he a dog. So like, but he ain't played because I think I don't know grades. You never know for real.
Aren't most of the players like transfers?
Exactly. Yeah. So they probably don't got no chemistry.
Yeah. That's a lot of new people just still trying to get used to each other.
Yeah. You know the
and they
you know the
just
football
trying to
team
be-
was like that too.
Yeah.
And then they moving people from JV to varsity, so
Everybody trying to get shine.
Yeah.
all right, next topic. Parenting. What type of parenting do y'all prefer?
Hard parenting.
Elaborate on hard parenting.
Discipline, like real right discipline, because it's this thing called soft parenting, and I feel like that's just when they be like, no, cut that out, go to your room. Man, ain't nobody listening to that, man.
Yeah.
I just feel like you got to slap them on the hand, the wrist, pop them or something.
Yeah, I feel like it got to be some type of discipline, but I'm not gonna put my hands on my kids. I'm gonna. We talked about that though. I'm gonna be militant. Like, yeah, we about to wall sit for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
about
gonna work.
you about to be in push up position with books on your back for an hour.
That type of discipline. That's still discipline though.
For an
Yeah.
hour.
Now
Some.
if you drop it, you don't want to drop it.
Oh, it's bad. I'm right here playing a game in the man cave. You right there. Don't move.
Talking to the mic.
Playing. Oh yeah, I'm playing 2K while my kid getting disciplined.
No, for
It ain't
real.
going nowhere.
I feel like it really depends on what my kid do too though. Like if I just told them to take the trash out and they waited too long, then I'm gonna have some slight for them. But like if I'm getting like phone calls that they just acting up in school, like a class clown, man, I'm
So I actually
PTA.
saw a TikTok of this little boy, and his mom came to the school because he was acting up in school or whatever, and she came in a full clown costume. and sat with him the whole day in school. And that's the type of my mama be. I'm going to embarrass you. And then you not going to do it again because you don't want me to come back up here and do this again. Because I know my mom used to do that to me. She used to come to school and she would sit with me in class because I would be restless. Now, later on, we found out that was my mental illness and whatnot. But, yeah, ain't no excuses. I did not act up after that, though. Like, I really got it together. So I really feel like it was effective. I was extremely embarrassed. People talked about me for like a week and then moved on to the next thing. So
Yeah, because I had a parenting shadow when I was in school.
yeah.
Like, I literally, I could not come to school or class unless my mom or my dad was there every class with me.
What was you doing?
I was the type of child that's like, once I'm done with my work, I'm going to move around and distract everybody else.
You really just needed to skip a grade. That's all that was.
I was supposed to skip twice, actually. They didn't let that happen.
I ain't gonna lie. I might sound old when I say this, but I feel like when I was in elementary school back then, like, whenever like somebody got in trouble, like the parents used to come to the school and like whoop him in the bathroom.
Oh my God, I got beaten in the 3rd grade with a yardstick. My daddy came to the schoolhouse and beat me in the bathroom. All the students outside the bathroom just listening to me cry.
No facts. No, that's not. Hey, you never do that again though. Oh, bet you won't. Yeah.
Y'all ever got whooped in church?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
In
I
the
used to
ladies'
get
room,
whooped in church all the time.
Oh,
but
my
It was
goodness.
in private because my dad was the pastor, so like my mom would just have to pop me underneath the
Yeah,
pew
little-
real quick.
little something.
Yeah, because I used to run around.
Mm.
But again, mental illness. So
all right. Do y'all think there's such thing as a perfect parenting style?
Not really, because you got to traumatize your kid to a certain extent anyway, regardless.
Yeah, my mom will traumatize me.
Traumatized is crazy.
She
no, I don't agree with that. I don't think that you should have to traumatize your kid.
I mean,
At all.
not intentionally,
Not-
but it's gonna
yeah.
happen because everybody perceives things in their own way.
Yeah, there's like 2 different students. Like, kids. You got like one, you could tell a child to just sit down and they won't move. Then you got another child that you got to say, if you move, I'm going to break your neck, your back, and that child won't move. You got the same result, but you have to go about it a different way. Like kids
I think
work
that
differently.
slavery has black people in a chokehold. And I think that, unfortunately, people think that beating the crap out of their kids is going to make them listen, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fake.
That doesn't help.
I done got hit with everything.
Exactly.
I'm not whooping my kids.
Exactly. And I don't think that traumatizing your kid is the answer. I feel like our generation should be the one to break that curse. Actually, I think that we should stop beating our kids and start teaching them how to communicate early and teach them how to effectively open their mouth and say what they need instead of standing there and crying and then getting popped for crying. But they're really just frustrated because they're a baby and they're trying to figure out life for the first time. Like, the same way that we don't want to get beat up for figuring out life for the first time or get put in jail for figuring out life for the first time, we shouldn't do that to kids.
I mean, but sometimes you got to touch the stove a couple times, you know.
That's-
what I'm saying?
that's true.
Like,
And okay, like you can do little pops here and there, but I just feel like beating your kids with like objects, inanimate objects, is crazy. That's crazy. Because that's a child. You know that baby is not gonna hit you back. You know it's not stronger than you. So why would you hit the baby like that?
the crazy thing is, I feel like it would hurt me more if I use my actual hands on my kid, but I feel like I could tolerate using a belt because I feel like it's not really me that's hitting them like per se, but like I feel like no, it's gonna be like harsh if I punch my kid or like even slap him or anything like that. Not saying I would because I'm not, but I'm definitely okay using the belt though.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I feel like there comes a certain time when the belt is needed. Like,
So give me an example of a
B2A.
time. What's an example of a time where a belt is needed for a 4-year-old child?
okay, 4 years
No,
old.
4-year-old is
Okay,
crazy.
that's, yeah.
But if you 10 though,
A
yeah,
10-year-old?
yes.
I
It
think
just
that's worse.
it depends
Nah, it just
on like
depends.
Because that's
yeah.
like when the core memories start to develop and they're going to remember all of
Yeah,
this.
you're gonna remember not to
do it
not to
again.
do that again.
Yeah.
Or not to do it again in front of you.
No, okay,
No.
go to jail if you want to.
No.
Because that's how you develop slick behavior, slick
but-
and sneaky behavior.
No.
And you gotta break
but you
that
need
to
to
them.
explain to kids. The problem with the way our parents' generation grew up is that their parents ain't explain nothing. Ain't explain nothing. Go get a switch right now. That's what my granddaddy was like to my mama. So,
Shoot
I feel like that's
ask
needed
questions
though.
later.
but I think that that's problematic. Don't you think? Like, I mean, when we were in slavery, like, that's the connection I'm trying to make, is like, we used to get beat for doing something wrong. That's how black people got to the point of beating their kids and beating each other. And it just is not effective. It doesn't solve anything. Like, it solves it for the moment. Now you got your anger out. Now the baby crying. Now the baby don't trust you. Now the baby flinching every time you reach your hand up at them. Baby don't trust you. Now the baby starts lying. Thank you. Appreciate you, audio man. Now the baby starts lying when they go and do certain things and loses trust with the parent. It just is not effective. I just feel like teaching kids early to be like, hey, mommy, this is what I need from you. I'm frustrated right now. I need to explain my feelings, or teaching them de-escalation with their emotions as well early on, so that they don't grow up to be a person that hits people when they get frustrated. Because if that's all they know, that's all they're going to go do. That's my thought process on parenting. But then again, I don't even want no kids, so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true though, but I feel like you go ahead.
Yeah, definitely communication for sure, because that's the biggest thing. Like, a lot of kids just don't know how to do it for real. And then, heavy wall sits and push-ups.
Yeah, I think that's an effective way.
Like the other day, players was late to practice. Bro, coach made them, you got 45. They got 1,000 reps, but it's by 50s. You got 50 plate punches, 50 rows, 50 overhead, and 50 squats. Boy, they ain't never going to be late again. They all been, perfect attendance.
That's real, but some people are like getting soft nowadays because of like soft parenting. Like
But what's wrong with being soft?
okay, well, I mean, like
A
the way the athletes, like, they actually do workouts and stuff, they can do that, but like for the band, you tell them to do 5 push-ups, they gonna start crying.
Well, that's because they.
It probably not. Everybody ain't that active. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They
I don't
need
think
that.
that's
I
about
feel
being
like
soft. I think that's more so about like discipline.
I'm
Discipline
so sorry
and
to
work.
cut
That's
all
just
y'all off
softness.
because y'all all have good information about this topic, but we do have to move on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's real.
Got it.
And Shay was talking about slavery, which leads back to Black history. And I want to know, who was Matthew J. Perry Jr. and why is he so important in Black history?
Who was Matthew J. Perry Jr.? He was a lawyer, a civil rights pioneer, and a South Carolina's first Black U.S. District Court judge. He was often referred to as the Thurgood Marshall of South Carolina, or of the South. But he's best known for he was attorney for the Fleming v. SCE&G, that's South Carolina. Forgot it's a case that dealt with the representing y'all know Harvey Gantt. They was trying to gain admission to attend the schools, and that's how he's appointed with Allen, because he did another case that was the what is it, the Plessy, right?
Plessy v. Ferguson? Yeah. Are you talking about the case?
Right.
That was
Right.
him? Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's on the add-on.
He was also in the NAACP. And he tried numerous, not just the one, but also his first civil rights case, I guess, that he pursued was the Fleming v. South Carolina Electric and Gas Company. And he sued a bus company after a Black woman was hit by a bus driver after refusing to move and vacate her seat. And so he handled that case.
Majeska, is that her?
No, Sarah Mae Fleming.
Sarah Mae Fleming.
Learned about Sarah Mae Fleming's what class that was last
That was,
last year with Dr. Trump.
That was the we was in there.
Yeah, we was all in there.
We was all
With Gene and
well,
them.
yeah.
With Gene and them.
He also was born in Columbia, too.
Facts.
So he got his law degree from South Carolina State. Oh yeah, he was also a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Yeah.
Which one of our good friends here on the podcast is a member as well. JT. So that's something honorary that we can look at. He was a judge.
Do you know how long he was a judge?
He was a judge until death.
So
And he died in 2011. And he was given an honor by Congressman James E. Clyburn.
Okay, so how does Matthew J. Perry Jr. relate to Allen University?
He already
Oh,
said
he
it.
already touched on that.
He fought the case.
For students, not only as
Equal
Benedict
education.
students, but us in Orangeburg State.
Yeah, and I think that it was it for like just like the equal education,
Equal
like civil
education,
rights,
mhm.
and equal access to resources for private HBCUs.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like us.
he actually has a historical marker in the Waverly community.
Yep,
actually.
right,
Oh,
right,
just for
right
that.
down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
So
did
that was good.
if y'all didn't know, y'all can see the video that I made about him, me and Mark. So
Period.
we did a video on him last year.
All right,
Sorry.
moving on. Since we had such a good discussion about relationships on the last episode, let's see how to keep a good relationship with your spouse or your partner.
I would say you could start with consistency, communication,
Loyalty.
Trust.
Loyalty number one.
Yeah.
What is your definition of loyalty?
You the same person when I turn my back as you is in my face.
Yeah. That's also good faith too. Having faith in your partner.
Mhm.
Yeah. Knowing that somebody's gonna be there when you need them the same way that you're there for them.
Yeah.
Reciprocation. Yeah.
Do you think in relationships that it can be both ways? Like it don't always have to be like the man who provides and a woman just stay at home or whatever? Or you think a woman can go out and do stuff also?
My thing, like I said, I can mention this from last podcast. How the way I feel about that situation, it's a man's nature to provide. So women shouldn't really have to provide for the family unless really needed. Like if the man is like really down and out, as he also mentioned in the last podcast. So, but my nature, a man should provide for his family regardless.
Okay, what are the pros and cons of being in a relationship?
Well, we
Are we being like completely honest here?
Yeah.
Hope so.
Get real. Get out.
I feel like a con is that like if you're really gonna be 100% committed, like that your life is no longer your life no more.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, but that's like real though, cause like I mean I'm young right now, so I like to go out and do stuff on my own, and like not have to hear anything about it later on. But like once you like find somebody, it's gonna be like okay, you gotta actually listen to their output, and you have to be considerate of what they want for you and stuff like that. So I feel like you lose like a certain type of freedom once you get in like a relationship.
I agree with that. And I think at this age, it's hard to like prioritize life over a relationship. It gets difficult, like, because people are needy. And even if you set a boundary and you say, like, clearly, hey, this is what I want to happen. I really get involved in my relationships, but I have this other thing going on and it's my main priority. Then they start catching feelings and then they forget about the boundary. And then that's where things get foggy. But then again, I'm 20, so it's like, why am I looking for a relationship right now anyway? There's no point. I'm not dating to marry.
I mean, love doesn't have an age though. I mean, you find it early, or sometimes people find it late. It just depends. Depends on where you are, who you're trying to talk to, and what you're pursuing, and where's your goals and your morals, and if that person can live up to your standards and expectations. That's how the way I see it.
I mean, I agree with him. I mean, right now I'm young. I still got time. Not necessarily saying that I can't spend it with you. I just can't do everything with you. Sometimes I want to be alone.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
And people don't understand that. And then, like, people take that personally when you say you want to be by yourself. Like, girl, I've been by myself this whole time. You just came into the picture. Like, now I'm now I just want to be alone for like an hour, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe the day, maybe the whole day.
My feelings be hurt when my man be telling me he wants some time to himself. Cause like, what do you mean you want some time to yourself? Like,
Because he needs that. He needs that for his mental health.
Facts.
I feel
Both of
like
y'all
I'm going
do.
to crash out if I'm always on the phone talking to somebody. Like, that's why you can't mess with people your age. Like, honestly, I recommend everybody age up, get you a little cougar. But, for real.
God.
okay, speaking of
Hey,
ages,
tap
what
in.
y'all think is the age limit?
Tap in.
Huh?
What y'all think an age limit should be? See, like me, my age is like, it's a 3-year like difference between us. What y'all think an age
That's
should
kind
be?
of,
Okay.
I don't know if I want to.
I don't. Yeah. No, I think we're gonna skip that.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna actually. I have a question to bounce back onto you. You have a man, and I think y'all pretty serious. So, like, what are the pros into being in a relationship? Cause I don't see no pros right now.
On me is crazy. I only been with this boy for a year, but we knew each other since high school or whatever. But like I don't know. I'm a toxic person, so like I can't really tell you any pros about it. It's like
So why?
You just said there's no pros.
well, like okay, the pros is like we come like he'll drive his 5 hours to come see me, or I drive 4 hours to go see him. Like we make time for each other. He work a lot. I'm in school. So like
That's it.
really, yeah.
So, would you say you get like?
Only good part about your relationship?
That's it.
I can't really say it because
Other than that.
Oh.
like yeah.
other
like,
than-
stuff you
other
can't
than
say.
that,
You
though.
can't say.
Okay.
I can't say what I
Okay,
want to
baby.
say.
I get the rest.
Ah.
Don't have to
Okay,
skip
what
over
else
that
though?
one.
Yeah, what else though?
Ain't
'Cause I
nothing
feel
else
like,
good.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a small. That's why we so messed up nowadays. Cause
We were
like,
just saying that. Keep your excuse me and your excuse me.
keeping it in your pants. So
See, it was nothing sexual
Why can't you
Oh.
say it then?
yeah, like,
because it's personal.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
what
get
else? What else not personal that's good? Nothing?
I guess the way we love each other, like we never we communicate. We learn how to talk to each other when we having rough times. Like he's not easy on communicating, but like I try to get him to communicate. So like whatever. So it's like, I don't know. This is my first boyfriend, so I don't know what to do for real.
It's been a year. You still don't know what to do?
No, I'm
Cold
still
world.
learning.
Well, to switch the
Cold world.
attention, I'll start talking about me.
Cold
My
world.
my little situation I got going on is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? I set the tone immediately. Like, as soon as I start talking to somebody, I'm not finna sit here and play with you. I'm gonna let you know. Sometimes I come off as flirty to people, so that's like, interpret that how you want to. I don't really intend to, but people think that like smiling at somebody when you talk to them or making eye contact is flirting. I think that's just being an adult and holding conversation. But whatever. All of that to say is I like the fact that in my little situationship that I have right now, when things get like rough before we argue or get into like a little disagreement, we have a code word if we don't want to have that conversation right then and there. And I feel like that has been saving us so much from exploding into a fight that is so unnecessary, because I find myself getting frustrated and I start to yell. And it's not because I'm mad. It's really more so I'm passionate about what I have to say. But I know she shuts down when I yell. So it doesn't work that way. So I'm like, let's just table this for now and come back to it once everybody calms down, because right now ain't nothing good going to come from this conversation. And when I get frustrated, I'll be like, I'm going to leave. So we're going to have to table this, talk about it later, and I feel like that helps a lot. So if that's an issue that you run into, that's a suggestion, maybe, possibly.
Mr. James, you're in a relationship. So let's talk about you. Gotta put me on the spotlight.
Dang. Like I said, this ain't my first relationship. Sorry, not to throw no shade. But
He said he get him.
But I've been with my girl for like 8 months now. Stop. But it's like I said, it's a healthy relationship. I mean, we both communicate with each other. We don't really have trust issues for real. Like, I don't have to worry about her going out, dressing, a certain type of way to attract, other men. Vice versa, she don't have to worry about me, going out here trying to flex for women, and like I said, I mean, we both have an understanding of each other. We both are willing to, go 50-50 for each other,
But what are the pros?
The pros, those are some of the pros. What I think,
Like the absolute
absolute
benefits.
pros for like being in a relationship for real. I mean, I think about it, and I might sound old, but a person comes in your life for a reason. So depending on who you partner with, like I said, some people are in your life for a season, and then some people are in your life for a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever you're with, you do the math of it. You debate if they in your life for, just only a season to teach you a lesson, to teach you, to work on your weaknesses, depending on what it is, versus the person that's there for a lifetime that's gonna hold you down and ground you, and be there to nurture you throughout your life.
Yep, mine's for a lifetime. He helped me with my mental health. I think that's why God sent him to me, because my mental illness is strong and not everybody can handle me except him. Like, he know how to calm me down. Like, the day I had that bad panic attack, that was the first person I called, because he the only one who know how to calm me down. And from him being 5 hours away, and he still know how to calm me down over a phone, it's crazy. So I really think,
That's real.
Yeah, that's necessary.
That's real, man.
But just making sure we aren't using relationships as therapy.
Yeah, because you think it's forever, but it is.
I think that
not
sometimes it can get draining being that person for somebody. I know for me personally, if you calling me every day with something, baby, you ain't the one for me, because I ain't got time. Because my life alone already has too much going on in it to deal with somebody else's stuff. And I also already have enough mental illness for the both of us. So it's like, I don't need you holding me up because I have a therapist. And I'm not going to come to you with all of my stuff. So please just don't come to me with all yours, because I'm handling mine, And, like, it's okay to rant to your boyfriend or your girlfriend at the end of the day, but making sure that you don't dump. There's a difference between dumping and ranting.
But he want me to do that. That's why I think he's there for me, because he want me to do all. He said he don't want me to go through nothing alone. He want me to know
Some
that
things you
he
need to
always
go
gonna
through
be
alone.
there.
Facts.
I've been going through stuff alone for the last 19 years. I ain't never had nobody. It was always just me. So for him to come in my life and actually be there for me, it's a lot. Like,
Fact.
About to make me cry, bro.
I know. I want to hug you. Like, we're going to talk later.
Are you okay, bud?
Right.
y'all stop.
But that's real though. Like, just like she just said, just to know to have that person that you can just openly communicate to is like, that's real. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, it's very rare to find that, especially with today's generation. Like, I know all y'all can speak on that. Like,
And someone who won't spill your business either.
facts. Yeah.
That
You
goes
can't
back
tell
to
everybody.
the whole trust thing.
You can't tell everybody everything.
'Cause everybody talking.
Yeah.
Well, that pretty much, wraps it up. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. And if you like, or if you have anything to say, you can always leave a comment, subscribe if you like this episode, and there'll be plenty more. So that being said, bye.
Bye.
Back
You
ends,
are now
back ends,
tapped
back
into
ends.
Acknowledge me.
Buzz on the Harden Street.
Back ends, back ends. Wait. Black History Month, trivia today.
Yeah.
Today.
Pop out, y'all.
Today at
Pop out,
6:30.
y'all. 6:30. In Flipper Library.
Come on.
Come support
Yes.
the Honda Campus All-Stars team. We just got beat at freaking NCAT, so please just give us some type of support and love, please.
Now come on, your Black History.
And you can win $100.
Yes, come get some mañana free
Pizza
food.
food. Come on.
Some mañana free
I'm coming for the food. I just need the pizza.